What is up, guys? Duce here, back with another video today, and today we're going to talk about a collection called My Pet Hooligans. I've happened to meet the creators, played the game right in front of me. I got to play the game too. So they've been going around all these NFT conventions, bringing their whole system of gaming with them so you can try out the games yourself. So when I went, they had a huge booth of like 6 poles with 3 laptops and an iPhone connected right on them, because they have facial recognition technology with this game where your facial movements actually move with the NFT that is your character in the game too, if you own the NFT, right? So back to the story. I just want to do this as quickly as possible. They have their own animation studio tied with this Web3, Web2 game and NFT collection. So everything is created and produced in this animation studio. As you can see, there's a team of probably 40, 50 plus people that work there. So for me, coming to a project like this, coming from a Web3 world, this is very impressive to see, right? Normally you get like a couple guys and a $5 PFP and some fucking utilities that never existed in the first place, right? So let's just get back to this again. I want to explain everything quickly and clearly. Well, this is the orange paper, right? And you're going to find this orange paper on their website right here. If you go to My Pet Hooligans and you go to the left side, right, you're going to see the orange paper, the team, Web3 stuff, and then you can read about the ecosystem, the technology that they have here, and they have a game out, right? There's so much information. They just got to deal with Epic Games as well, right? So you can see them in the Epic Games catalog coming soon. Now, the only people that can play the game are us, the NFT holders. I hold one because, I heard about them 2 years ago, but I just stayed on the sidelines. I didn't really commit to it, but I've been following them ever since. And on the 27th of June, they got their deal. My Pet Hooligan has been officially approved by Epic. Go sign up for early access, alpha, waitlist now. Download keys are coming this week. They've already distributed that. Now, if you want to play the game, there's 2 entry points to the game. You can buy the actual Hooligan NFT, which is on OpenSea, right? Oh, damn, I closed it up. Or you can buy a Zuckbot, which is 10 times cheaper, right? A Zuckbot right now, let's see, the floor is at 0.0249. How much is that? It's about $40, $56. And if you own one of these, you can use this NFT. They'll give you a code to get into the game and you can start playing it and be a part of the whole ecosystem, right? Let's get back to the basics again. Let's find out who Colin Brady is. Colin Brady, Father 7, CTO, AMGI Studios, which is the studio that's connected to this project, right? Real quick, let's go to the studio. AMGI Studios, high caliber and powerful storytelling. We at AMGI are reshaping the landscape of animated content. Our studio is so honored to have contributed to the My Universe music video. Thank you, Coldplay and BTS. BTS is like the biggest pop sensation, K-pop sensation. Coldplay, you already know. We grew up listening to Coldplay, hits for days. For your incredible vision and artistry, they used their studio to actually create this music video. So this is, clientele is just big clientele, right? And wait till you hear the background of these guys. And I don't mean to focus just on Colin Brady. That's just the guy I met that I was really impressed with, right? Colin Brady is the Chief Creative Officer at AMGI Studios. As a director, creative producer, and animation supervisor, Colin has worked at Pixar, Industrial Light and Magic, Imagi Studios, Rhythm and Hues, that's a fucking dope name, Pixomondo, and Light Chaser, and directed animation for Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Ang Lee, John Lasseter, I'm gonna butcher everything right now, and Martin Scorsese? Yeah, that name is huge, right? He is credited in films such as Everyone's Hero, Astro Boy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Toy Story 1 and 2, fucking classics. He supervised scenes from A Bug's Life, that's another fucking huge one, Hugo, Green Lantern, and Men in Black 2. Whether he's directing Pixar characters or furthering performance, capturing techniques, Colin's passion is fine crafting narrative, dialogue, humor, and nonverbal acting, creating great stories through the art of animation. So he's in charge of like the whole creative animation department, right? As you can read there. Now let's go over here to Roger Pagil. Excuse me to all of you wonderful team leaders and members. I'm going to butcher everything, okay? But the point is, let's just get the information now, right? Chief Executive Officer Roger Paglia, I hope I'm saying that right, is the Chief Executive Officer and co-founder at AMGI Studios. He is the former Vice Chairman and CEO of Center Staging, a rehearsal facility specializing in production and tech support for TV and live performances. Co-founder of Rehearsals.com, a groundbreaking initiative with Comcast VOD, Video on Demand, and founder of the predecessor distribution company to Buena Vista Worldwide Distribution. Buena Vista's huge, which was acquired by Disney. Exactly. Having produced digital titles for a new generation, Roger's fully equipped to steer AMG Studios toward a future of continued success and dominance in the entertainment world. This guy knows how to distribute shit. You know what I mean? Their background already coming from the Web 2 world is humongous. This is a huge resume, right? And for them to be a part of a Web3 project, to me, is fucking huge, right? Howard Livingston, Chief Financial Officer, Senior Entertainment Executive credited with negotiating the first major studio home video content supplier agreement to supply Netflix, and was part of the executive team that developed and launched the DVD format. Like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? These are groundbreaking, innovative pieces of history, right? That these guys are on the team. To me, that's fucking second to none right there. Kevin Mack, CTO of Interloop. Kevin Mack is the CTO of Interloop for AMGI Studios. He has worked with top production companies including Amazon Studios as a VR and Unreal Engine developer. Kevin co-founded White Moon Dreams, a game developer that shipped one of the first titles ever to be built in Unreal Engine 4. He also co-authored the Pact published book Unreal Engine 4 Virtual Reality Projects with Robert Roode, who was also his co-founder at Manic Machine, a company that specializes in Unreal Engine development for virtual reality games and virtual production. With his deep experience in gameplay and Unreal engineering, Kevin brings an innovative, creative approach to building the rabbit hole, which is the game and the whole ecosystem in the game, right? And guys, I got to speak to a person named Sir Sweetness, right? And he told me that this team was able to obtain Unreal Engine 5, which is like the newest one, like 6 months prior to any other development team that got that. So these guys were already, because of their connections and how deeply rooted they are, they were able to obtain software before the whole world even got it. You know what I'm saying? So they were speaking that Unreal 5 language before everyone else. They were ahead of the whole loop, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? So the game director, Carl Shembri, I hope I got that right, is the game director of AMGI Studios. Having worked as an animator on TV, film, and as a video game developer for over 20 years, he has worked on the Jimmy Neutron franchise, developed multiple video game titles and virtual reality games such as Amazon VR, Room Scale VR Demo, Starblood Arena PSVR, and was the former Unreal Engine tech director at Amazon Studio. As the Rabbit Hole project director, Carl brings a perfect blend of character animation and video game development that has brought the Rabbit Hole to life, right? And when they talk about the Rabbit Hole, they're talking about the game, right? Devin Martins, lead blockchain developer. Deck Vaughn is the lead blockchain dev at AMGI Studios. Devin wrote the blockchain portion of the 2U/EDX bootcamp that is taught at 17 universities, known for her work at Suite, where she wrote all the NFT contracts that run the pack mechanics to be utilized in the National Hockey League NFT program. That's pretty cool. Luke Skyhopper, Web3 strategist and community lead. Extensive experience in developing large-scale projects and programs across both public and private sector industries. A computer science graduate and crypto enthusiast that started his career in equity derivatives, working at a tier 1 investment bank before moving into strategic business advisory and Web3. Now, all these guys, I'm sure I've seen Luke Skyhopper in the Discord. I'm sure you can find all these guys in the Discord as well. Thomas Vu, advisor to AMGI Studios. Thomas Vu is an advisor to AMG Studios. My Pet Hooligan, and Interloop. Thomas is a former head of creative and franchise development at Riot Games. Previously, he was lead producer on League of Legends, overseeing content strategy and production, and the executive producer of Arcane. So the background is crazy here. Let's take a look at their partners. My Pet Hooligan is proud to be partnered with some of the most sought after thought leaders in the space of Web3 and traditional gaming, including Delphi Digital, Bitcraft, Yield Guild Games, and Polygon. You know how I feel about Polygon, right? But let's keep the trash out of Polygon. I'm not talking about these guys. I'm talking about you other guys out there that are bringing all this crap to Polygon just for a money bag. Stay where you are, please. Don't bring your cancer over there. Anywho, these partnerships, along with AMGI Studios' pre-existing associations with Epic Games, Unreal, Coldplay the band, and Netflix, provides a robust foundation for development of My Pet Hooligan ecosystem in the Web3 space and beyond. So there's the team, like some of the lead people of the team. There's more people that are helping in the background that their names are not here, but if you head into the Discord, you will find out, you will start meeting these people, and these people are really, informative. They're not going to get mad at you when you ask questions like other projects do. They're really very transparent with this community. When I bought my NFT and I went in there, I was asking questions right away and I got them answered. I hopped in the voice chat. Next thing you know, 15 other people hopped in, and this kid's showing me, Lord Victor's showing me how to play the game. He's showing me all the secrets to the game, this and that. And I was catered to right away because I was so interested in the project. They don't know who I am. I came in there as an average regular person. So I really enjoyed the reception, the hospitality I got, and the information, right? They walked me through how to get my Zuckbot, which is some of these NFTs. When you come in here, when you come into this project, guys, there's some NFTs on the floor that come with, right, a claim box. And me, I got so lucky. I didn't know what I was doing. I just bought the one I really liked, and it took me 3 hours because they're all so beautiful. The one I picked had an unclaimed box. And it was lit. They helped me find it. Now look, for example, look how detailed this NFT is. This is what you get when your NFT company is tied in with a real animation studio. Guys, this is the type of production you can expect to see. So the entry price for Zuckbot, which is the same thing as kind of getting your entry into the game right now, if you really want to play the game, is about $46-50, I'd say, right? Now let's go back to My Pet Hooligan. So here's My Pet Hooligan right here. And the entry for that is about 0.64. It's a little bit on the pricey high side, guys. Price right now is about $1,200 to get in. I know it's a lot, right? But do your research on this project. When you get into this project and do your research, you're gonna find out this is a high caliber team that's able to produce a lot of things that they say they're going to do, okay? It's very impressive to me because I come from a blockchain that promises a lot of stuff and, half of it doesn't get done, okay? And now I'm just sitting on this NFT that's just, useless, right? This is a real team that's actually producing day by day. So they just got their game onto the Epic Games catalog. That to me is huge. They're going to be sitting on the shelf with Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite. These are billion-dollar fucking industries. Like, it's no joke, right? Now, their game isn't public yet. It's just there for the users to use. But they're literally getting feedback straight from the holders and changing the game, the physics of the game, the animations of the game, the certain moves and ideas and themes that we're telling them about. You know, you can get this spray can in the game and start tagging on the walls, and all the art was made and brought into the game by the creators. I mean, not the creators, the holders. So it's so innovative how they go back and forth with their holders and involve them through every step of the process. I was very intrigued by that, you know what I mean? Now, the first thing you want to do when you do research on this project is come to their website at mypethooligan.game.com and come to this thing called the orange paper, right? In the orange paper, you're going to read about the disclaimer, the state of the market, and then this was updated 2 months ago. The My Pet Hooligan and AMGI studio mission, team partners, the IP rights real quick that you get. My Pet Hooligan holders are given special commercial rights to the specific NFTs that they own, but My Pet Hooligan and AMGI Studios each retain a non-exclusive, perpetual, fully paid up, worldwide license to each such NFT. Owners can use its likeness and derivatives thereof, but cannot use the My Pet Hooligan logo and the name, right? But you can use the actual artwork to represent maybe a business, or if you want to print shirts and put your name under it or your business name under it, you can use the actual NFT artwork. You just can't use and distribute with their name or logo. And here's a cool example of what we're talking about, right? Beastly Construction. And there's his NFT right there. So he's not using My Pet Hooligan, the name or the logo, but he's actually using the artwork from his NFT to represent his business. And he could probably print shirts with this and sell them, but he does not own the permanent or the exclusive rights to the name or the logo or anything to do with that stuff. Just strictly the IP for the artwork, right? I hope I explained that right. If I didn't, please correct me, hooligans. Appreciate it. So an example of My Pet Hooligan IP being used for a UK-based construction company. Pretty cool, huh? So let's say you own a pet store and you want to use, you know, my name's Duce, so it's like Duce's Pet Store, exotic pet store where I just sell like fucking crazy animals and shit. Like, and I use this bunny, my NFT, as like the mascot. That's fine, as long as I don't use the name, right, and the logo. I know a lot of that stuff because of music licensing and the background that I have. You know, when I was young, 21 years old, I got my first music publishing deal, and that helped me get my music all over the world on TV shows. You know, it was about the time when VH1 and MTV had all these crazy fucking reality shows come on, and I got the chance to have like 30 of my songs on a bunch of these shows, right? And it changed my life. So I know a lot about licensing, and this is cool that they give you a utility like this as well. And the utilities with this NFT, to me, are just covering every aspect. I mean, you can use your NFT as a character in the game. In the game, you can connect your wallet through a separate external link, and that link speaks back to the game servers and uploads your NFT, and now your NFT is there as a 3D character. It's phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal technology. You can see right here, this is not my NFT, but just an example. This 3D character will be in the game, you know, and he's moving around, and you can connect this thing called V-Link, I believe, and it connects to your phone, your iPad or your iPhone. They're building on the Android version, but this thing, you set it in front of your face, and it builds a net around your face like a grid, and follows every movement in sync with the game real time. It's amazing, guys. Just the utilities, the functionality that you can have with this NFT is incredible. And the fact that they take, you know, your feedback, and you could submit your feedback to help them make the game that much better before it comes out, you know, and gets fully distributed to probably most likely to an Xbox console. Maybe they'll get on Game Pass. You know, I'm just talking out my ass right now, but I see the vision here, guys. I see the fucking vision. I'm trying to cover all this shit and bunched up into one video. It's so hard. What you want to do next is probably follow their Twitter for their announcements. Here's some gameplay. This looks like 4K, 60 frames per second. Now, I just ordered a Steam Deck. Steam Decks are on sale right now. If you're looking to get one, On the Steam Deck that I'm getting, you can install a third-party program that launches Epic Games, ESPN, not ESPN, EA Sports, Battle.net, and all this stuff, and you can do all that stuff. So I'm getting that because I don't want to buy another fucking $3,000 computer with a fucking crazy NVIDIA card. I'm good on that, right? So I'm gonna get the Steam Deck, and I got this dock so I can connect it to my big screen and play it on 4K 60 frames per second because I need that crispiness, right? Whew. Okay, there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to cover right now. Here's the Steam Deck. Price is on sale, $359 for a 64 gigabyte. You can find a Samsung 256 gigabyte external SD chip for like 15 to 20 bucks right now on Amazon too. That works perfect. Here's Colin Brady's Twitter. And you know what? In my case, the company, the studio, is right next to Burbank, California. It's in Burbank, California. That's where I was born and raised, for the first 8 years of my life. So I always drove by Warner Brothers studio every fucking day, I saw all these billboards. I was right next to that whole production center of movies, animation, everything, man. So to know that these guys are right there too, it just brings it all home to me. You know what I mean? It's like they're in that location of production. Burbank is huge for production studios, right? So what else can we cover? I think, here's the link for, proof of work, Epic Game Store, bam, My Pet Hooligans, right? Crude humor, drug reference, fantasy violence. I love that. That's right up my lane right there, right? Coming soon, right? So it's not out yet fully, but if you're a holder, you can play this game. Just make sure you have the right requirements. 4-core, 8 gigabytes of memory, a GeForce GTX 1080. Now, these are minimal requirements. If you want that 4K 60p, you're going to have to get more than this, right? And if you're a computer owner, you probably know that, right? But if you're new and you're like a console player like me, you might want to get this Steam Deck. I don't have a referral code. I'm not trying to sell you shit or make money off you. I did it for me because I want to play this game smoothly. And so, man, so much to cover. I hope I didn't miss anything out. If you guys are interested, you should probably join the Discord and ask questions first, because that's something I didn't do. I could have went into the Discord, asked questions about the project, what's happening this, but I've already been following them for 2 years. And when I noticed they sent a tweet out about the Epic Games catalog, like the deal with them, I was like, holy shit, are you kidding me? Because I saw the game 2 years ago. And for them in this 2 years, during the whole fucking bear market where everything went to shit, these guys kept their head down and kept building and kept talking and networking. You saw the connections they've already had. Right, these people, these lead people in the team, their marketing team. He's already had connections with these huge distribution companies that do gaming and movie and video game production. And I'm telling you right now, the next big thing that's going to hit the market with this company is a My Pet Hooligan movie. Mark my words. That's a wild guess from me, but just knowing where these guys came from in the animation, Disney, Pixar, Lucasfilms, the movie, the storyboard guys. I mean, they love writing stories. A movie is inevitable, guys. And I think I'm gonna end this video right there. My next video, I'll try to get footage from some of these guys. I'll try to get some 4K 60p action going. But guys, I like this project. I just got into it 2 weeks ago, and so far I love the production of it. I love just the lore of the whole project is going in the right direction in my eyes. So thank you guys for your time. If this video was helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I got another project I want to talk about too. Kind of like the same characteristics of this, but it's an NFT project tied to another cinematic studio. I love this combo that I'm finding, right? I think these projects have longevity to them because, it's not just Web3 where they're obtaining money. They're already doing deals in Web2 to supply the Web3. and to bring development and production to the Web3 investor, right? It's two totally different sides of the coin here. So this is a new thing I'm looking at. Of course, I still love PFP projects and all that, but I'm looking in different places now. I love ETH. I love going to the ETH place. I love doing the ordinals. I love Polygon as well. I'm starting my own music project on Polygon, and good things are coming, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay tuned for the next one, and stay blessed, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.